I am taking on the VMAX challenge. In order to complete it, I need to build a deck and win at least once with every single Pokemon VMAX. In order for the win to count, I need to have taken at least one prize card with the featured Pokemon VMAX or deck my opponent out. Will I be able to do this, or will I rage quit? Watch the video to find out. If you're buying any cards from TCG Player, please use the link in the description to help support my content. This video is sponsored by Pokemon Store, TCG Player, PokemonCard.io, and Card Market. Alright, welcome back everyone. Thank you so much for being live with me here on Twitch. Or if you're watching on YouTube, thanks so much for tuning in. I need to update this, I forgot. Just give me 1 second, but we're gonna start playing with Eevee now, which has the attack the G-Max Cuddle doing 150 damage, and during your opponent's next turn, you, if the defending opponent tries to attack your opponent, flips a coin. If tails, that attack doesn't happen. Yeah. So, we're gonna try and prevent our opponent from retreating, right? To make it as difficult as possible for our opponent to attack. And we're gonna combine EEVEE VMAX with Leafeon for quick power up, and the Inteleon lineup for the bonus damage, the good old reliable combo that we've been using throughout the VMAX challenge. I am choosing to use Leafeon over Zacian purely because there's not that much of a difference, only 20 HP between both of them. I have attacked with Leafeon. I could have attacked, I guess, at some points with Zacian too. But generally, like, if you're in that spot, it's you're probably in trouble anyways. And I don't know, just I like Leafeon more than Zacian. Yeah, that's the main reason. Alright, so let's add 4 of you and 4 of you, and it should be updated by now. Yep. So I can close Photoshop for now, so that it doesn't take up resources. And then we want capture. I know the Inteleon engine is not the most exciting, but we are trying to get those wins solidly-ish, so we're gonna go with that. So I was thinking, in order to prevent our opponent from retreating, right, or I could do something like Yell Horn, right? Then I confuse my opponent and they have to, like, they would have to get double heads, you know? Maybe that's something I can try. Just like a sort of cute-ish combo as a one-time pulling it off. And then I like the idea of Galar Mine as well as our stadium. And okay, maybe 2, just to try and pull it off twice or something. Just generally just for the fun of it. Yeah. Powerful. What? Powerful what? Oh, powerful energy. Yeah, powerful energy. You are correct. Powerful energy. We definitely want powerful energy. You are absolutely correct. I forgot that existed. Level. So we have Color Mine, we have that. I think we want to focus on Marnie, right? To disrupt and take away their switches. We want switch ourselves. We definitely want boss. And we want switches. We also want Tool Scrapper, right? We want Tool Scrapper. And then we want research. 1, 2, 3, and 1 Raihan. I do want a Raihan. Raihan's always handy. The wild area. So once again, yeah, I don't want to play the Leafeon VMAX because I really want the VMAX challenge and for that Pokemon to be featured. Yeah, so I could, and if I were trying to make this more viable, I would absolutely include it. But for the purposes of this, I just want to, like, have more fun, if you will, by attacking as many times as I can with EEVEE VMAX. Yeah, keeping the theme of the video. So having said that, I think I can skip our research. Alright, I like this. I think this looks solid. It's gonna be super annoying with these and the Marnie. I have switch. The Yell Horn, I mean, timing the Yell Horn seems difficult though. So I don't have something I can, like, I can Yell Horn and then switch into and come back into. Unless I had Scoop Up Nets. 2 grass seems greedy when I have Raihan, but maybe that would be enough. But I also want like an energy attachment on turn 1. So maybe to switch to Scoop Up Net if I can find the cut. Maybe I'll, like as a last resource, maybe just 2 color mines. Nothing else can be cut, I feel. Maybe, okay, I'll cut a quick shit into it. Just to have the space for 2 Scoop Up Nets. Yeah, just trying out fun ideas. Yeah. So, but yeah, generally every deck that I've played Leafeon in has grass energies. I could have tagged the Leafeon VMAX, right? I am very, very conscious about it. It's just, I'd rather just like focus on the actual VMAX. It's like, because then like I could get like a cheaper win, if you will, if I ended up like getting a quick KO with EEVEE VMAX and then just switch to Leafeon, right? And I want to try and avoid it for now. Now I could have used Leafeon since the very first video with Meowth, right? But in order to stay like more true, right, to the challenge, if you will, you know, I'm gonna focus on just EEVEE VMAX for now. Okay, so if we were going first, this would be a pretty decent hand, except we don't have like a follow-up. I didn't add Crobat to that list. And we're up against Single Strike, so that's gonna be a little rough. That's gonna be a little rough. Okay, well, now we have Marnie. So I could play Boss to try and stall this out. And I kind of like that. So I go this for Leafeon. My opponent's gonna be thinking like, oh, who is this noob that's playing a Eevee themed deck? Kinda wanna go like this. And then just greening cells for now. Papa World is Inteleon VMAX the worst VMAX deck to come close to the meta? Like the original Inteleon or the newer one? Which one are you talking about? Okay, we might just end up losing right here. What a hand. What a hand. How do my opponents do it? Complete whiff. Nope. Rapid Strike? No, I would say Inteleon, Rapid Strike Inteleon VMAX is actually a very good deck. It's just the meta game that's so aggressive. But the concept of Inteleon VMAX with Cheryl's and whatnot, I would say it's definitely not the worst VMAX. The worst VMAX to come close to being meta? That's a good question. Like maybe it is Inteleon, but it wouldn't be my first thought. Do I aim to complete the challenge before Brilliant Stars comes out? Yes, I do. If there are VMAXs in Brilliant Stars, I'll just add those because there might be 3 or 4. No, I would say Colossal VMAX is actually pretty good. Rayquaza, maybe Rayquaza. Because like Rayquaza looks so good on paper, but it requires too much, right? I would consider Rayquaza VMAX a more powerful looking but overall worse VMAX than Inteleon actually. Big Emo, thank you so much for being here. Ooh, Lapras, okay. Yeah, Ray is trash. So let me think. Okay, so I have that's a very cool question. Let's give it some genuine thought. So I have a list of all the VMAXs right here. Lapras is also a contender, I feel. To that, it seemed like it had all the potential and it was played a bunch. Hey, Big Evo, thank you so much for the 2 gifted subs. Okay, EEVEE VMAX now needs a bonus win. Thank you so much for the gifted subs. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, Colossal was really good, especially when Pikarom was out. We've also had them in different formats, right? So I would argue Lapras, Rayquaza, maybe Snorlax. Okay, I feel like The Galar Mine could do a lot of work against my opponent too. Okay, so let's do this. And I think I just greening cells here. This could be a good game for us. Yeah, so exactly, Colossal, there's definitely arguments for it being that, but also like it was really good at one point, right? And VMAXs have gotten progressively worse. The more time that has passed since their release, the worse they get because of power creep as well, right? Yeah, Senti Scourge was really amazing, and then it got really bad with the loss of Welder. So I would argue decks that had potential. I think the question would be decks that had that we all thought had so much potential, but it was never fulfilled to the maximum. If I could rephrase the question to that, I think I would say Lapras and Rayquaza would be worse candidates, like candidates for a worse VMAX than Inteleon. Than the Inteleon VMAX. I think I would argue that. Okay, so my options are now, I think I'm gonna Marnie my opponent just for the sake of, I need the energy, right? And just for the sake of playing. I might end up regretting it though. I could just research, honestly. I could just be patient, right? Maybe that's better. I'll just be patient. I'll be patient here, I'll be patient. I'm not gonna Marnie, I want to get the, this might count as a win, right? This might count as a win. No need to research, I think. Oh wow, they topped the Crobat, you're kidding. Reshiram worst tag team GX? Yeah, I would. Reshiram definitely had so much hype and then it never fulfilled its potential. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, dude. Well, this is bad. How did they top the Crobat, man? It was a good tech in Nuzzle. Yeah, but it, like, in terms of how good it seemed potentially and how bad it ended up being overall, like, if you're a tech in a single price deck, that's very questionable, right? The worst so far has absolutely been Copperajah VMAX. No questions asked. Copperajah VMAX was absolutely atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. Okay, I might need to attach this powerful energy to the EEVEE VMAX, otherwise I'm not two-shotting the Lapras VMAX. Wow. I should have just researched and hope I found Switch and attack the Eldegoss. Russia Machamp was a tech though, wasn't it? With energy gain in some decks? There's a lot of really bad tag teams. Looking forward to the tag team challenge, right? Okay. 150. Why don't you do 160, man? I generally think I have to attach the energy right here in order to make it as difficult as possible for my opponent to attack me, and also to make sure that I can knock out the Lapras afterwards. And this is good enough-ish for now. Alright, G-Max Cuddle. Gosh, I was so confident with my opponent having a zero card hand that this was gonna be a free win. I was so confident. Had I known that, I should have just used the... I was gonna grab Scoop Up Net into Marnie, but how was I supposed to know? I mean, I also feel like my luck got really bad in that matchup in particular. Like when I used Copperajah, like it got really bad at that point, I feel. And for example, Stonejourner, right? I would call Stonejourner a pretty good VMAX today, but 3 months ago, Stonejourner was like, could have been argued that it was the absolute worst VMAX. It never had any potential, and it also just like never, no? I don't know, like never considered it a real thing. Okay. So, would be nice if they flip tails, right? That would be actually amazing. Yeah, Stonejourner did pop out of nowhere. Okay, well they found the switch. And they can pay the retreat cost here, well it nullifies the Galar mine. Oh, do they have knockout? Please no. Why does this have energy though? 8 times 3. Wow. Please pass. Please tell me you forgot there's a Galar mine in play, and please pass. Oh my god, please, please, please tell me you're gonna pass. Please tell me you're gonna pass. Please, 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 VidKid72, please tell me you do not have another switch and you forgot that there's a Galar mine in play. Please. Please. Yes! Alright, my opponent might immediately concede after this. My opponent might actually immediately concede after this. Let's go. Win counts. Win counts. If my opponent concedes, win counts. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yes, yes. These are the sort of wins that we need with these cards. Let's go. Let's hecking go. 1 win done for Eevee, 1 more to go thanks to Big Evo. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate the support. Alright, on to the next match. On to the next match. My channel has also appealed to little kids. Has always rather appealed to little kids. They're a big part of my viewership. So I always make sure I never swear during my streams. I always keep it PG-13. Okay, decent start. We're going second, which is sad, but other than that, decent start. We're up against single strike, so probably not winning. That was amazing indeed, because my opponent had the energy, right? They literally searched for the energy with Eldegoss, and they got so greedy and they just wanted to be fancy and attach all the energies to Lapras, and they got completely punished for it. So that's what you get for showing off. VidKid, that's what you get for showing off. Clearly EEVEE VMAX is a very underrated VMAX, right? As shown. As evidenced by the previous match. EEVEE VMAX is definitely definitely slept on. Okay. I have this switch. There's no way I don't research here. Do I have my other switch? I only play 2. I do have my other switch available. So I am going to play the Galar mine. I don't know if I'm going to switch though. That's what I'm debating. So I'd rather leave you and go down, right? But I could end up being in a situation where I don't get to attack myself. Ugh. My instinct tells me that I should switch. So I will do it, but I'm not super convinced. Thank you, Atre. I'm a big Chelsea fan. So glad you like the shirts. Okay, I have a level ball, so I'm just gonna search for an Eevee. And yeah, it's just all in on the active, right? All in on the active. Oh, they did attach for turn on Frostmoth. I mean, yeah, maybe. I honestly wasn't paying attention, so maybe. So yeah, I got the win. You can attach with your ability to Frostmoth, so clearly they forgot, right? Clearly they forgot. Otherwise, why would you go all in with all your energies on the Lapras VMAX? Tails. Yes. Pass. Pass. No. That's a Croat. Oh, the triple now. Oh my gosh, that EEVE is a bad idea. Oh, but they attached to the active though. Well, that doesn't matter. They need 2 Houndooms and the VMAX. There's one. Which doesn't seem impossible. Because I benched the stupid Eevee. Oh. That doesn't matter at all, actually. I don't know why I was surprised by that. Ugh, here we go. Houndoom plus a VMAX. They did discard a VMAX in order to keep the hiding. There's the other Houndoom. Well. Hey, sharded, and there's the VMAX. Okay. Bad decision on my part to bench that Eevee. Because perhaps attacking into the Gengar next turn could have led to the exciting flip, right? So that was on me. That was on me. I completely forgot. Completely disregarded. All right. Yes, I want to go first. EEVE VMAX. We already have a win, so we're looking for the second one. We're looking for the second win with EEVE VMAX, courtesy of Big Evo, who very kindly gifted 2 subs to the community. Really appreciate it. Okay, we're up against Victini. Let's keep that. Let's go keep calling for the Eevee. And we'll go ahead and pass a Rooney for now. Switching to Sobble and keep calling might have been the play. But if I keep calling, I don't get to attack though. Okay, I actually am happy to see these Crushing Hammers on this energy rather than on any attached to Eevee. Oh, the Eevee VMAX's attack will actually be really good against Victini VMAX. It will actually be really good. Okay, so I'm gonna go Drizzle, the active, and grab what? The Eevee VMAX, I guess? Yeah. Have I already done Glacian? No, I'm going in order of... Bless you, soul. My dog's sneezing. I'm going in order of release date. So Glacian will be done when we get to Evolving Skies. So this is the last Shining Fates. I don't know why I promoted that Sobble. No, that's fine. It's only 1 prize card. So I don't even know what I'm searching for here, honestly. Yeah, just this, I guess. I don't mind research here. After this, we're moving to Battle Styles, and then Chilling Reign, and then it's Chilling Reign, and then it's Evolving Skies, right? So it's gonna be a while. It's still gonna be a while. Okay, Special Energy is really bad against Victini because of the 4 Fan of Waves. But it is what it is. Yeah, so it's gonna be a while for Glacian. We still have a bunch to go. Battle Styles and Chilling Reign should be easy. And Battle Styles does have does start with Flapple VMAX though. Alright, all the tails for my opponent, that's good. 350 HP is rough. Rough. That's the last hammer. Darn it. Yep, Fan of Waves as expected. Okay, and max victory. So I think I'm gonna promote, give them the Leafeon. Because they do play 4 boss, right? So if I give them Leafeon, then I force a KO on an EEVE VMAX. Yeah, you can have the Leafeon. Alright, so I'm gonna go right hand to get back the grass. And I'm gonna search for the other grass. Because now my opponent is out of... maybe not the grass, maybe the powerful. It's just they have 4 fans. Well, I'll grab the powerful anyways. Yeah, I'll grab the powerful. That makes sense. And then I do want... Oh, I only have 1 drizzle left? Seriously, I priced 2 drizzles? What the heck? Ugh, that's really bad. Okay, I've already right-handed this turn. So maybe I can Yellhorn actually. Well, no, because then I'm dead drawing. I can't do the Yellhorn. I need research. Yeah, I'll just grab the research. And then Marnie won't matter. I mean, Galarmine won't matter after this upcoming turn, so I'm just gonna play it down. Or just thin it actually, never mind. And I have Switch, right, for next turn. So I'll grab Leafeon. Yeah, the Yellhorn, he was going to evolve. I need to save the Yellhorn for when he's a Victini, because that deck doesn't play any switching at all, so that's what's gonna be useful. It's gonna come down to flips. I need my opponent to flip a lot of tails, so the confusion will actually be useful, I think. But also, like, since they take a KO here, yeah, there's a fan of waves. What I need is 1 hit. I need to hit with powerful energy so that I can finish off the thing in 2 hits with the Inteleon. Losing this switch means pulling off the Yellhorn is gonna be difficult though. Maybe I should have grabbed Marnie instead of research. No, because I want the energy, right? Okay, I'm gonna promote this in case I top deck Yellhorn. Oh wow! What? What the heck? What the heck was that? Okay, and I did get the powerful. I did not get the Inteleon though. That was insane. That was actually insane. Alright. Flip a lot of tails, friend. Please. That was weird. That never happens to me. Okay, I have the other powerful too, like, in order to take the KO. Oh, this is bad. That's bad. That's really bad. Please flip tails. You're confused and I used G-Max Cuddle. Which one goes first? What? Come on, 25% chance, dude. Ugh. Okay. Psychic Tableman, right? Psychic Tableman. There it is. Darn it. Oh well. Let's keep going. It's gonna be a while for Eevee. Today's going very slow, right? Like yesterday, within 2 hours we had already done 4 VMAXs. Now it's looking like both Cramorant and Eevee will be hour long. Gosh, if I was going first, this would be really good hands. Streamer login to streamer log indeed. That is very accurate, yes. Orbeetle, okay. Oh, you know what? I also saw someone was using the Malamar VMAX deck I built in like a limitless tournament. Wait, what? What? Yes, I already went through Cramorant. We've only done 1 VMAX today, which is Cramorant. Now we're trying to get silly Eevee done. But we're struggling out here. I mean, I don't need to quick ball. This gets me EEVEE VMAX, or this gets me actually, yeah, just greening cells. Since I was going second, I chose Eevee, but obviously seeing this, I should have just gone with the Eevee at the active. Well, I guess not, because then, yeah, never mind. So yeah, I already did Cramorant. We're trying to get Eevee done. Lich Krieger, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. EEVEE VMAX could be decent and expanded with Welder? No. Because, like, yes, you can power it up quicker, but the effect is completely nullified by Kuzma. Why are they using Rillaboom? I don't understand. Here's where people say, see, Pablo, you should be playing Leafeon VMAX. Okay, so just research here, right? Hope to find a switch. Not very likely, but hope. Switch plus Incense or EEVEE VMAX is a dream. I bet we'll probably be playing a ton of switching cards though. Ugh, so close. So close. Punish for starting the Leafeon. For Cheryl? Yeah, possibly. Moltres plus E-Switch and right hand. See, the thing is, like, that's... Notice how many cards you mentioned while Drummer. Moltres needs energy in the discard pile. So that's one you need to find the Moltres. Get an energy in the discard pile. Find the energy switch. Yeah, that's 3 conditional cards. Leafeon, you just need to have it in play on turn 1 and you're good to go. Yeah, it's not that I didn't consider... It's not that I never considered the dark package, you know, it's just, it's completely less good than just a straight up Leafeon, especially because of the easy energy attachments. Yeah, so it doesn't make much sense to add all of that stuff, you know. I just need to play 2 Leafeon and 2 or 3 grass, that's it, 5 spots. Moltres, you need 2 Moltres. The dark energies, how many dark energies are you playing? Then you need to get it into the discard pile, then you need to play the energy switch. Like just 2 Moltres and 2 energy switch, just that is the same spots as 2 Leafeon and 2 grass. And Moltres, sure, it offers coverage against Mew VMAX. If we were trying to make this a meta deck that could compete in the metagame against Mew VMAX, then you would give it more consideration. But in terms of effectiveness, Leafeon is just way better. Yeah, absolutely way better. You have more comeback potential. Well, okay. You have more comeback potential with your other attackers, but it goes once again like we're trying to win with EEVEE VMAX more than having backup attackers. We're not trying to make a powerful deck. We're just trying to get EEVEE VMAX to do what it needs to do. Yeah. So yes, absolutely. The Dark Root would offer you a more balanced deck, absolutely. But if my goal is to get EEVEE VMAX attacking on turn 2, because that's the best way for me to potentially take advantage of someone who didn't get a great start, right? I should have scoop up netted last turn on the drizzle. I could go after the Rillaboom here to stop the Cheryl plays. I wish I had Galarmine. Gosh, I really messed up not using Scoop Up Net. I need the switch if I want to attack. I want to use double Scoop Up Net here. I really messed up though, and by not having another Sobble. Melanie, that's also potential, but like, what's the advantage of Melanie over Leafeon? Like, generally ask yourself. Leafeon is 5 cards total. For Melanie, you have conditions, which is finding the Melanie, which is useless on turn 1 in terms of consistency, inferior to Research and Marnie. You need to get the water in the discard pile, right? That's one of the biggest issues. Like, there are decks where you benefit from Melanie, of course, right? Especially water decks in general, but Leafeon is straightforward and simple, right? if I don't have an energy, like imagine this, right? I want to turn to EEVEE VMAX going first. In order for me to get enough waters in, like get a water energy in the discard pile, it's either Research, which I can't use on turn 1, or Quick Ball, or Galarian Articuno, right? Or Galarian Meowth. But it's like, that adds up. Leafeon is straightforward and simple. So, Leafeon gets the job done, right? And then you got the follow-up right hand, so why do you need Melody? Or why do you need the Galarian person, you know? I hope that makes sense. Okay, just G-Max Cuddle here. 310 HP is also unfortunate. So it's like, yes, of course I consider all those options, right, when deck building, but trust me when I tell you, Leafeon is the most straightforward and simplest way to go. It absolutely is the best way to go. Because you don't have to alter your deck in order to compete, yeah, or to do what you want to do. Melanie, it does the same with Leafeon, but worse in this particular scenario. All right, just in this particular one. Winner of War, thanks so much for the follow. There are other decks where those two cards are immensely better. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely immensely better. But not in this case, guys. I promise you, not in this case. Alright, so I think Alarmine is what I want right here. My opponent didn't do too much other than play the switch. They could be holding the Cheryl, right? That could stop their Cheryl plans as well. So I think I'm just gonna Research here. Like, I'm telling you from oh, I don't have Research. Great. I'm telling you from a competitive standpoint, there's no... Like, Leafeon gets the job done way, way, way better. Way better. I think I'm just gonna Marnie then. Get the Eevee and Marnie. Leafeon gets the job done way better because of the conditionals of Melanie and the conditionals of Galarian Moltres plus the energy switch. Yeah, you just need so many more things. What is this hand? What is this hand? I was looking for Intillion and maybe even Raihan. What the heck? Okay. Well, I don't think I'm winning this one. Just play Celebration Station with Psychic Energy instead. Literally the same thing, right? It is a powerful hand, that is very true. And speaking of garbage VMAX decks, haven't seen much Orbital lately? Yeah, because Orbital's just not playable at all. Not really, right? Not in a real metagame. But we did have fun with it. Not gonna lie, we did have fun with it. Okay, so best case scenario, my opponent can't retreat. They just attack me, KO me, I KO them, and then I go boss KO the dude, right? That's the plan. Orbital with Arceus? No, no way. There's no way. You don't want a backup 3 prizer to do 10 damage. And there's better ways to punish like big energy attacks, I feel. Because the energies that Arceus attaches are not even on a Pokemon. So no, Orbital is like, no. What are they doing here? Okay, so I do get the knockout. The plan is still the same, right? They can't get 3 prizes off of my bench. They can't, right? That's not useful. Okay, so G-Max Cuddle. I need boss to win, so any level ball, any incense. Okay, Is this the second win? Oh, why did I attach the other energy? I'm so stupid. Why did I attach the other energy? I completely forgot what Orbital VMAX does. Oh, I'm so stupid. I absolutely did not need to attach that extra energy. I don't think my opponent realizes my mistake. Because now they do 250 damage and now they KO me. Oh, I'm so stupid. Wow. Wow, I am so stupid. I am actually so stupid. Hey, Ryan. Big facepalm moment. I mean, my only hope is that my opponent is scared and they choose to retreat. Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. How embarrassing. I'm gonna give my opponent the benefit of the doubt that they don't realize it. And or hope they make a mistake. Unreal. I had the switch and I had the boss. Ugh. Yeah, they'll realize when they swing. I hope they're like, oh, I need 2 more damage counters. I need to stall for a turn. Yes! Oh no! Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh. My Sobble died. I needed to grab Intillion. Oh my, I got too excited. I got too excited I didn't grab the Intillion. I'm so stupid. Wow. 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 I did not want to win this game. I wanted to play more. Clearly my subconscious wanted to play more EEVEE VMAX. We were both literally trying to lose the game. No, they wouldn't bot. Now all they needed to use was their ability to KO the Leafeon. That was the play they tried to do. Maybe my opponent's watching and he was just trying to let me win. Make it exciting. I have no idea what that was. Big M, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the other 2 subs. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the gifted subs. Wow, dude, that was literally... Yeah. I felt... Okay, let's pretend... Thank you, Miguel. Okay, 2 more wins. 2 more wins. Gosh, I'm so stupid. Let's pretend... No, there's no... Like, there's literally no justification. Thank you so much, Miguel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, man, for the support. Oh boy. What even was that? Like, I want to argue that that I felt bad that my mistake led to my opponent's mistake, therefore I did another mistake. But that's absolutely not what happened. I suck. I actually suck so bad. I got too excited. I genuinely got too excited. There's no words. There's no words. That was that, I mean, that means more, right? More. Okay, we're up against Duraludon. That's really bad. That's really bad. I mean, I need to dog this station, otherwise I'm not beating Duraludon. And I could power up with 3 grass, I guess. Play as a portrait card, 80 plus 80, so not enough. What even was that last game? It was a game, right? That's all it was, a game. My opponent doesn't know my energy count, though. Okay, I need my opponent to not have good cards. They didn't have them last turn. They did draw an extra 3 cards, right? I don't need the EEVEE VMAX, but it would be great. Okay. Do I Yellhorn here? I feel like Yellhorning a Duraludon might eventually be better. So, alright, here goes nothing. Can we get this free win? That would be awesome, but I don't expect it at all. No Adventurous Discovery, no Duraludon. Boop. Yeah. Boop. Energy switches too. What the heck? Yeah, this is bad. I mean, I can try to get 2 grass energies on the other EEVEE VMAX, right? And then right hand into it. I'm definitely gonna go boss to chase down this station, though I would appreciate the damage of this Duraludon. Yeah, it's just I'll be doing literally 0 damage. Okay, they grab another station. That could make things a little simpler. Probably not quite, but... Oof. No. I'm pretty sure they still have to flip. I'm pretty sure Duraludon would still have to flip, actually. Okay, I'm gonna touch this other energy if or when they bench the other station. I can't research though, because if I discard the right hand, then I can never get that last grass onto this EEVEE. Oof. I feel like I should be conceding to save time with this, but I have like a slight sliver thing of hope. Yeah, it's 3-hit KO with no powerful indeed. I'm pretty sure, so okay, this attack is damage, so I'm not affecting the damage, I'm actually potentially preventing them from even trying to attack. So what I do is not affecting the damage that they do, it's actually going into the potential of them attacking. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure they the effect still matters. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the effect still matters. I'm pretty sure the effect still matters, guys. Because look, if the defending Pokemon tries to attack, yeah, if you manage to attack with Duraludon VMAX, then, and only then, the damage goes through. But what you're proposing is like, no, it doesn't work that way. Hola Deipu, muchas gracias por estar por aquí. Yeah, the attack wouldn't happen, so I'm never reducing the damage, I'm not stopping the damage, I'm stopping the actual attack from happening. No? Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna switch into, I guess, Leafeon after I do this, but I need that right hand. It's real unlucky that I have the research right here. Yeah, so it's different, right? The effect of G-Max Cuddle says if Duraludon tries to attack, it cannot attack. I mean, maybe there's a universe where I deck them out. I can't believe I lost the last game too. I can't believe I lost the last game. Right, they have less cards now. Now it's just a waiting game. I don't think one EEVEE VMAX. If they flip heads, I'm also dead. On any Crushing Hammer, unless they hit the grass here, which why would they? Right? If they flip any Crushing Hammer heads, I immediately concede. Avery, okay. Sure, you can have my Sovels, that's fine. Nope. 1, 2, 3 metal. 3, 4, 5. How many metal do they play? They're down 2 switches as well. I shouldn't be clicking on that. That's a big waste. So what I'm waiting for is they attack, KO the Leafeon, and then I promote the Eevee retreat, and then I Raihan. Okay, never mind. You got it, friend. Yeah, I was never winning that much. Oh, I can't believe I messed up so badly. I'm still traumatized by that previous game. I am still quite traumatized by that previous game. Can't believe I did that. No, Brilliant Stars is not rotating anything. We are playing Sword and Shield until August 2022. So, talking about rotation in January, don't worry about it. Yeah. Sobble is here to stay until August 2020. Brilliant Stars new sets coming out do not mean that you have to. Oh no, you have to start like worrying about things like that. You know, this is a really good hand. It's all about the rotation happens in August. Yeah, it happens every time, every year. It happens in August, and that's it. Yeah, so don't worry about it. If you're only getting your Intillion lineup now, it's completely worth it. Yeah, completely worth it. No, Fan of Waves. Pretty sure I'm dead now. I should've. I mean, I couldn't have. Yeah, Japan just rotated, but we're not in Japan. Okay. Well, this sucks because my other grass is priced. So I'm always going to be one turn behind. I need my opponent to actually be fully dead drawing in order to have a chance. This is the game. If my opponent hadn't played the thing, I would have felt it too, but I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. If I could attach energy this turn, then maybe, but I can't even do that because my other grass is priced. Yeah, my other grass is priced, so there's no point in using Leafeon here. What we need is my opponent to not have the VMAX. We know they have energy. We need them to not have the VMAX. And if they do, then I need, well, then I need them to flip tails. That's the only way I'm winning this, or coming close to winning. Oh my gosh, okay. You got it, friend. Do you have to discard before flipping? I do think so. I think so, yeah. I'm pretty sure, but we won't find out because we were never winning that one. We're coming close. Yeah, like I don't mind staying in games that it might be close, but that one, it was not gonna be close, you know? Okay, we're going second, but we have a dead hand. So unless I top deck a supporter, this will probably be a quick concession as well. We are getting mulligans, which is nice. And I have the Leafeon, so... Jolteon. Galarmine could be annoying against Jolteon if we somehow manage to trap one for a reason. But they do play 4 Path to a Peak, so... And we're going second. Yeah, not great. Not looking good at all. Nope. I mean, I'll try, sure, but I have zero hope. I have zero hope. I need to get Sobble, otherwise I'm dead drawing. Nothing else to do. No, Atre, it's not the same logic with Duraludon, because with Ice Rider, what happens is you choose your attack, you choose how much you damage, and then you check if you can perform the attack, right? Whereas Duraludon, it's like you check if you can perform the attack. Yes, you can. Okay, 220 damage. No matter what you do, the damage doesn't get prevented. Eevee prevents the attempt at performing the attack, not the damage being dealt. Okay? So I'm pretty sure they would have to choose how many energies they discard and then go for it. What even is that? Okay. They went bench, pass, and then they go big everything. So it's different, right? Performing the attack and dealing damage is 2 different steps. Alright? So it's the opposite. I'm not 100% sure. I think they would, because the first step would be, okay, which attack are you using? This one? Okay, you need to determine how much damage you will do. This much damage? Okay, then let's see if you can do it. But you would have to discard the energies, I think. No attachment. Okay, mulligan. Give me energies off of the mulligan. Any energy. Literally any energy. We're up against... Oh no, Metal Saucer. Okay, so we're not up against Duraludon. We're up against Zamazenta. I can't beat Zamazenta either, right? Not an energy. Oh, it is Duraludon. Okay, I'm just like... not gonna try. It's been an hour already with Eevee, and we have 2 more wins to go. Because of my stupidity. Yeah, I feel like they're... I mean, I'm based on my 20 years, I'm 99% sure you would have to, because like if you would have to discard, like you do everything that's required to do the attack, and then you check to see if you can actually do the attack. Do you know what I mean? So it's different. Yeah, I'm 99% sure. I don't want to say 100%, but yeah, like since no one plays EEVEE VMAX, I'm sure there's previous rulings though that are similar to it. Why are we playing against so many Duraludons though? Okay. This is not a good hand. 1 card short of it being a good hand. If this was a capture, this would be a good hand. Okay, I'll just get the 3 grass onto Eevee and apply as much pressure as I can as quickly as I can. I am 99% sure you would have to discard the energies and check before. 99% sure. Shauna? What? Oh, I could have discarded. Okay, that's okay. Level wall for Sobble. I'm not threatened, clearly. Imagine if I attacked with Eevee this turn. Alright, all 3 grass are here. Great. Next turn I go research into hopefully switch plus EEVEE VMAX. Pokegear, fail. Another Shona, okay. Interesting choices. Ugh, this doesn't count. Getting tired of Eevee. Can't believe I missed that win so badly. It was a harder win too. I really messed it up. And it happened because I didn't double check. I did not double check my field. Ubalo Star. Eevee indeed, Geyser Beam. Alright, won the coin flip. Just give me Eevee active energy plus Leafeon. It's not that hard. Okay, Eevee's not active, but we'll take it. Eevee's not active, but we'll take it. Yeah, Trey, like it would be an interesting question. I'm 99% sure. I could ask on my Twitter. Oh my god. I get a great start against Mew. What's the discard? I'm gonna get Eevee attach a capture, get a Leafeon attach a grass, play the Galar Mine, that won't stop the donk, and then next turn I get to capture energy again, so it's either the grass, that way I keep the boss as an option. That made sense to me. That was my train of thought. Boop. Boop. Somehow we have been able to beat Eevee, I mean Mew, quite a few times with the VMAX challenge decks. Somehow, some way. Pass. Pass. Well, energy mix. Please do something. Hello? Hello, you literally have one option. Okay. I guess they were debating whether to play the Rotom decks or to use Chromatic, even though they have energy mix. You have 2 cards, dude. Well, Twitch, nope. All right. Come on, friend. Good job. All right. So let's grab you. Let's grab another Eevee. And then research and hope. I'm not very hopeful about this match though. Scoop up nets. Alright, we'll take it. So I'll level ball to get the most use out of Drizzle. Which will be just a supporter, I guess. for next turn. Sure. Marnie. And then I'll do this. Promote you, bench you, grab the VMAX, and we finally accomplished the turn 2 EEVEE VMAX. Unfortunately, it's against the absolute best deck in the format, which we don't even 2-hit KO without a powerful energy, so things are not looking very good right here. Things are not looking too good. And unless a Sparkle plus a Power Tablet plus a EEVEE VMAX also knocks us out. So it's looking a little dicey here. Best case scenario, my opponent retreats and attacks with the other EEVEE VMAX, which was clearly not going to happen. 2-card Genesect. Yes, they can evolve to get rid of the effect Charizard. And like, why wouldn't they evolve, right? They're trying to attack with EEVEE VMAX. Indeed a trade. I mean, they have come up before, right? There have been, this effect has come up before, so I'm sure there's a ruling. And based on that, based on 20 years of playing, and the fact that I've encountered a similar situation before, I would almost put hands on fire that Ice Rider would have to choose how many energies they discard before they flip, and not after. 99% sure. Yeah, good setup, just sadly against Mew indeed. Double Power Tablet, triple Power Tablet plus EEVEE VMAX also gets the KO. They don't even need the Alessa. Charizard indeed. Okay. Is that their last Genesect? Maybe. Whiff. They only need 3 tablets though. Oh wait, no. Oh, they did get to attack. Darn it. They did get to attack. Consent. Today's been going very slow. We've only done 1 VMAX today, which is sad. And I don't think my opponents have ever flipped tails with EEVEE VMAX either. This was like the perfect situation for them to flip tails, and they didn't. So the challenge is amazing. I'm having so much fun. But EEVEE VMAX has been rough. It has been very rough today. Okay. Yeah, I'm not winning. I don't even know what I'm searching for, honestly. Tool Scrapper? Didn't just Marty? Things are not looking great. Tableman luck indeed. Today, like, I've had some really good luck. I also made a really bad mistake earlier today, which did not help my case at all. And that's completely on me, you know, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, we have 1 out of 3 EEVEE wins. We need 2 more, courtesy of the subs. I think if this goes on for much more longer, I will shift a win, because we've had plenty of EEVEE VMAX, right? Okay, there's a EEVEE VMAX. Hard tablets don't matter anymore, so they're just thinning to draw. Well, actually, the Power Tablet could have mattered. They still have 1, I guess, but Power Tablet could matter if they get all 4 energies into play. No, I mean 2 more with EEVEE VMAX. There's still 40 more VMAXs to go. But yes, the idea is to finish way before Brilliant Stars come out. Way before. I'm hoping... Oh, you have Latias, dude? Come on. Oh, you can tell I'm lower in the rank because I'm playing against a lot of Mew decks that are playing Latias. Oh boy. A lot of Mew decks that are playing Latias lately. I'm losing hope on Eevee. They get 2 tablets, shred attack, KOs. No. That would be 1. Oh yeah, it would be. Yes, you're right. It would be correct. Yes, that is correct. Illuminate then. But if I were my opponent, I would be keeping my last power tablets for a potential 4 energy KO through Fusion Strike energies. However, that's not going to happen anymore. They discard the Latias as well, so that's potentially good news. So best case scenario, no, there's no best case scenario. But I only win if they whiff, if they flip tails, I guess. I only win if they flip tails. I actually only win if they flip tails on my attack, which I don't think is going to happen. They're not down any switches, so I don't think I'm winning this one. It's gonna come down to the tail flip, I believe. Ah! Or dude. No, the Intellion doesn't work. They have the Fusion Strike energy. The Intellion does not work. And it's not even available. The next VMAX, we will start with Battle Style, so it'll be Flapple. The next VMAX will be Flapple or Rooney. Okay, I need a powerful energy right here, right now, to take advantage of this. So I can't research, so I might as well get cards out of the deck. Yeah. Alright. Please, please, one time, give me a powerful energy. Please, 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 please. Oh, I should have Quick Bolt. Please, 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 please. No! Damn it. I had a chance. Why? Why can't I catch a break? Damn it. Come on. I should have used that ability. Oops. Oh no, it's in the discard pile. Powerful energy would have given me a chance. Powerful energy would have given me a genuine chance. Oh, come on. Getting frustrated at stupid Eevee. The change, thanks so much for the follow. Sorry, I didn't notice earlier. Stupid Eevee. EEVE does more damage than EEVE VMAX, that is true. I'm getting tired. I don't like it when it takes this long. I think if I don't win this game, I'm gonna shift the second win. If Big Evo doesn't mind, I'm gonna shift the other win to Flapple. I'm gonna make that ruling. Yeah? Alright, now we're talking. Now we're talking. I mulligan twice, but now we're talking. No, dude, why do I keep playing against this stupid Duraludon? Why do I keep playing against stupid Duraludon? Just Intrepid Sword. Please. No, Galim, the issue is not attacking with EEVEE VMAX. How would Bolton help? Bolton would actually make the deck even slower, and being slow to power up an underwhelming attack, that's not good, you know? Okay. So maybe this isn't. How do I get past this Amazenta? I have no clue though, but this isn't Duraludon. Yes, Victor, but I'm not trying to... I mean, maybe Galarmine hasn't done anything, but I'm not trying to make the deck competitive. I'm not trying to counter Mew VMAX. I'm not trying to get a better Mew VMAX matchup, you know? Like, that's not the point. If I were trying to counter Mew VMAX, I would just play Dark Pokemon and then use the Dark Dudes against Mew VMAX, but that's not the point of the challenge. I could definitely consider another stadium though, because Galarmine hasn't done anything pretty much so far. Okay, there's 3 stations now. So this is what I need. Yeah, I need to overwhelm my opponent's bad start, and I also need to overwhelm their bad decisions. That is the only way that bad cards such as this one can be successful. Yeah. Add ADP. Yep, that seems like a good call. Okay, I really want EEVEE VMAX here. It also hasn't helped that my opponents have literally flipped heads every single time the flip or the attack could have mattered, right? So all I'm doing is playing a crap V. That's literally all I'm doing at the moment. Alright. What's been the hardest VMAX to win thus far? It's been Copperaja for sure. I have Tool Scrapper. I could do Tool Jammer, I guess. But yeah, then benching 3 station, that gives me hope, right? I did lose a boss though, which sucks. But if I can KO this station and then they power up this one and start attacking me with it, then I can use the last boss to hopefully KO the last station over there. We'll see. Okay, after I take this knockout, I can also use Eevee to attack Samazenta, right? Eevee can do or be a good enough threat against Samazenta, so there's hope. There's a little bit of hope. Well, never mind. Never mind. I also priced my last grass energy, so it's gonna take me 3 turns to power up Eevee. Yes, I have done Blastoise VMAX. Fly on the wall. If you type exclamation VMAX, that will take you to the YouTube playlist where you can check out all the previous VMAXs we have done so far. Yeah, and the Blastoise video is available on my channel already. There you go. Yeah, either YouTube or VMAX. YouTube takes you to my YouTube channel, VMAX takes you to the playlist. Okay, I think I've lost hope. With 1 boss down, I'm not winning this. Bubba World, thanks so much for the follow. Ryan Valerio. I'm also pretty hungry. That's also affecting my mood, I guess. I don't know what to eat though. Okay, we're going second. Not good news. Like, I haven't had an easy exchange of back-to-back attacks with EEVEE VMAXs. What? Okay. Elo is clearly going down. I am sort of hangry, yes. Oh, never mind. Hydreigon Eternatus deck incoming. Hydreigon Eternatus deck incoming. Alright. That's not the Eevee I wanted to draw. I don't want to lose all of these resources, so I'm just gonna Marnie here. Eat EEVEE VMAX. Come on, Eevee, you can do it. Okay, let's make. I mean, what changes can I do? Okay, so disclaimer: I only have 3 EVVs, so that's why I'm only playing 3. This has felt not ideal. Like, the reason I haven't been able to attack sometimes is because I don't have a switching card, right? So maybe I should make those adjustments. I've missed that for sure. I've missed having basic energies. I have 4 spots. I want to do an extra boss. I want air balloons. Sure, let's do Jammer over Scrapper. So like this, which is more consistent. And more basic energies too, in case I have a somewhat of a chance against stupid Duraludon. I already did Hairy Hamster, so lucky boy, cheers. I had 3 wins due with Eevee. I've already won once. I completely botched another one, so I've already transferred 1 more. So 1 more win with EEVEE VMAX. No? Maybe cheat and use memory capsule. So I get a slightly more powerful attack. I mean, the powerful energy should compensate for that though. Maybe I could just take out the powerful energies. Well, I mean, they could help to stop a potential opponent that's trapped with air balloons, right? Just like disruption in general. I don't know. I could take them out for sure. I could absolutely take them out. Yeah, slightly harder to retreat out of the cuddle. Close deck, but not quite. Close, but not quite. Okay. What? My elo is definitely going down now. Every other VMAX is gonna be a breeze. This is Psychic Box. This is Psychic Box. I generally expected this to happen like way earlier. Like a long time ago. Thank you, Top Deck. That is very kind of you. Okay, if I get Martied, I don't need boss. If I get bossed, then I just air balloon. Alright. Use all Psychic VMAX in a single deck challenge. That actually doesn't sound bad, right? Like, it would give you a ton of options. The fact that my opponent just has the turn to Dragapult baffles me though. But it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. Oh my god. That is true, Fly in the Wall. That is actually very true. Who in the right mind would want to retreat out of a cuddle from EEVEE VMAX? Okay, is it even worth benching Sobbles at this point? I think so, because they won't always have Dragapult, clearly, right? They have literally every other VMAX available. Okay, I get the powerful to get the 2 shots going. Okay, can my opponent please flip tails once on the Gmax cuddle? So far, it's only been like 3 or 4 times on the flips, and it's always been heads, including a confusion flip. So please, let the Psychic Box be my win, please. No, why do you have bladder in your hand? Yes, finally. Finally some luck going my way, dude. Finally some luck going my way. Take that, stupid Dragapult. Let's go. Let's go. We're getting there, we're getting there. Somehow we're getting there. The healing from this is gonna be annoying. This is it, right? This is it. Jealous Love, thanks so much for the follow. And Mighty Milk, thanks so much for subscribing. Thank you so much. Welcome. Oh, that was on YouTube. Still welcome, but thank you. Okay. We need to attack possibly 3 more times, right? It can't heal if it can't attack. That is very true. That is very true, Sinvest. That is very true. So let's set up the 2-hit KO with a quick shooting person. Let's set up the 2-hit KO. Okay, if I get KO'd, I need the right hand because I didn't get an attachment. So I'll just grab the right hand now. Please don't warn me. Tails flip, tails flip, tails flip. Brian, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome. No, that's okay. That's okay. Here's a win. Yes, finally. Finally. Oh my god. Freaking finally, man. It's over. It should have been over a while ago, but it's finally over. Thank you, Migs, for playing your Psychic Bucks deck. We just had to believe for over an hour and a half that it was gonna finally happen. Okay, I did not expect to only have done 2. Yeah? You want a Vigil V-Star? I want Nidoqueen V-Star. I want Nidoqueen V-Star. Get me out of this mess, dude. Jeez. I hope to never have to play Eevee ever again. Sinbad, thanks so much for the follow. Alright. That's gonna be it for today. Yeah, I was hoping to start Battle Strike, but I'm probably going to stream on Tuesday. Alright, so Tuesday evening-ish for me. So around 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. 5:30, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, we will finally start with Battle Strike VMAXs. Saigai, I mean, my in-game name is Tablemon. You can add me if you want to sub. I would really appreciate it. But I usually never play casually, right? So either I'm streaming or I'm doing coaching or recording videos. So it's unlikely I'll accept the challenge, but if you want to add me, you can go ahead and add me. Tailmon, just like it's gonna be hard for me to accept the challenge at some point because I very rarely play just to be playing, you know? Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys, for or peeps, to everyone who tuned in. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for bearing with EEVEE VMAX. Hopefully the rage wasn't too bad. I don't think I raged as bad with Eevee as I did with Copperajah. I was getting there, but thankfully the last opponent saved the day. Thank you so much for tuning in. Big shout out to Big Evo for the gifted subs. Really appreciate it. And I will catch you either on the next YouTube video or on Tuesday with our next stream. Have a great weekend, everyone. Have a nice day to you too, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.